guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Charisma. To all my new K Squad members, welcome to the K Squad. Let's jump right into this review. We are back with another wig review. Today we're talking about the Butta Lace by Sensationnel. This is going to be the Body Wave 20-inch. I have her in the color Beige Hazelnut. Pick this up over at Wig Types for $50.94. Speaking of Wig Types, they are sponsoring this video today, so shout out to them. Thank you so much. But let's just go ahead and get into their judge, girls. So you guys already know how we do it over here at my channel. Let's just jump into it. So this comes with your standard 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back with your adjustable strap. This style is going to be wavy. The cut is layered. The length obviously is going to be 20 inches. Full body movement with natural and maximum density. Virtually undetectable HD lace. Blends with most skin tones, ear-to-ear lace with a wide 5-inch deep hand type parting area, and pre-plucked with baby hair along the lines. So let's just get into Miss Body Wave 20-inch, guys. So when I first saw this in the stock card, I did talk about this in my What's New in Wigs for June 2022. I liked her. I liked her because I thought she was simple and sleek and easy breezy, and that is definitely what Body Wave 20-inch is giving me. Let's go ahead and jump into the stock card. When I took this out of the package, she looked exactly how she looked on the stock card. I do have this in the color that is on the stock card as well, ladies, and it is absolutely friggin' gorgeous. Do you hear me? This is so pretty, and she's very lightweight. We love that for the summer months because it is super hot. We are like experiencing a damn heat wave, okay? Like, I was watching the news the other day, and they literally was just like people out here in Houston and surrounding areas are like passing out from heat strokes. Like, I believe it because I'm from LA, but even though it's hot back home, there's no humidity. There's humidity here, so even when it's like 100 degrees here, it feels like it's 257 million degrees. It is just horrific. So we want to make sure that our units are not so heavy to where we are passing out from heat strokes, ma'am. So this is extremely lightweight. Now the texture of this is going to be mild yaki. Okay, mild yaki is like, it's a soft yaki, but it's still on the seesaw of silky. So you got both of that hop like happening in the unit, which is fine. The density on this is perfect. I do not feel tracks going throughout the unit, and I'm really pleased with that because once again, even on the stock card, she looks fairly thin, and I was a little skeptical about that because I'm like, oh my god, I hope she's not like super thin and she's falling flat and there's no density. But she proved me wrong, you guys. So as far as the texture and the density, perfect. Perfect. Now let's just go ahead and get into the color of the Beige Hazelnut. You guys are familiar with this color, obviously, but in certain units, it shines. It definitely shines. So I love that it's just beautiful, like light brown streaks going throughout the unit, as well as the dark. You know, we want both of them going throughout the unit because it just looks natural. It really looks like I just came out of the salon with this hair. Like, this looks like silk press, like on 20, you know? Now, as far as the body, ma'am, she's gonna get a 10 for body. Like, the body is ridiculous. Like, the body is everything. I mean, she's bouncy, she's flowy, and I really do look for that in units because once again, if you get a unit that is stiff, doesn't move, wrong texture, it just all screams wig, wig, wiggy, like big flashing lights, and we do not want that. We want these units to look as natural as possible. So this is definitely hitting on everything as far as the body is concerned. It is super soft. My hands are going right through her, and at 20 inches, this is perfect. It's coming right like above my bust area. I'm 5'4" for reference, and this is just perfect. Let's go ahead and get into that 5-inch deep lace part. Part was fine, didn't have a problem with it, didn't have to pluck, it wasn't jagged or anything. Went in with concealer, I was pretty much good to go. Now let's go ahead and get into that HD lace. So it says here on the stock card, virtually undetectable HD lace that blends with most skin tones. Now, Sensationnel, shout out for saying that because Sensationnel, as far as like the other wig, the wig brands, Sensationnel is the top ones that always gives us ghost as far as like lace is concerned. So shout out for saying that, Sensationnel. I know you guys are getting sick of us wig babes, you know, dragging y'all for this lace, but we gonna keep doing it till you get it right, okay? So the lace was fine, you guys. It did come with baby hair that I did cut. You don't have to do that, but you know, you do what you will with your own unit. The lace, like I said, it was fine. It was light, but not too light. Obviously, these are synthetic units. Knots are not bleached. So, I mean, you would have to go in and do what you need to do to get this to look how you want it to look. It does say that it's pre-plucked along the hairline, and ma'am, it doesn't look that way because of those knots. You guys understand what I'm saying? Now, as far as the behind the ear test goes, you definitely can swoop this behind your ear and it'll look absolutely gorgeous. You're just gonna have to put that lace down a little bit. But this is going to be a big head friendly unit, and it's fitting nice and snug on my head. You guys already know I have a peanut sized head. And this looks great behind the ear. Once again, just put the lace down and you're pretty much good to go. It looks great behind the ear. It looks great not behind the ear. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be a right side part unit. Did not shift her to the left, but I'm assuming the way that this is styled, if you shift her to the left, it's not going to look uniform. So it's definitely up to you what you want to do with this unit, but I went ahead and did what the style card looked like and went ahead on the right side, because it's one side that's like obviously longer than the other. So if you shift this to the left, it's just going to look lopsided and like big mass. And then as far as shade and tangling goes, ladies, obviously it's a synthetic unit. It's not too long, but it is long enough to where it's definitely going to tangle. I'm not getting tangles at the moment. Definitely got quite a bit of shedding. Don't know if that's because I cut the lace, but even after the lace is cut, she was shedding just a little bit more, but now she's not. So I'm assuming it probably just was the lace that I cut that went in with that shedding. But either way, you're going to get both. Remember, it just depends on how long you wear your unit, how many times you wear the unit. For the love of Beyonce, do not sleep in synthetic units. I mean, girl, you do what you want to do, but I have literally known people that sleep in synthetic units and then wear them for weeks. I'm just saying, charisma don't do that, but you know, you do what you want. But you can't get mad when your stuff start looking all ratty and, you know, looking like tumbleweeds and all that. You know, you can't be getting mad about that because you're not taking care of your weed. And once again, let's just get into the style of this. As far as layers are concerned, this is another reason why I was really skeptical to review, because you guys already know oval faces do not hit with longer layers. It just depends. I think because this is shifted to the right, I think because there are big barrel curls at the end, I think because there is body, and I think that the color is helping it as far as bringing out my facial structure. I'm not mad at the longer layers at all. I think this is just beautiful. You know, back in the 80s, in my day, we would call this style a page board, and I have a picture of me wearing one, but I could not find it because I wanted to put it up for you guys. But this is just a normal page board where you just bump the ends and you're good to go. So with the longer layers, I wasn't mad because it does fit my face well, and I'm assuming that's because of the highlights in the color. And speaking of colors, this comes in 10 different colors. Remember, you're going to pay up to $3 to $6 extra for your specialty colors because there's a lot of blush colors in this unit, and it will behoove you to get a specialty color, especially if you want the layers to kind of, the layers and the colors to kind of frame your face. It's definitely up to you. Usually, I love number ones, but I would never do this in a single color, like a 1, a 2, a 4. I couldn't do it. It literally would have to have been something with highlights or something in it to where my face won't look like it's being pulled down or sucked in. So I'm definitely here for how this is styled. And speaking of styling dolls, let's just get right into it. So I went ahead and cut the lace off like I said earlier. Went in with my MAC translucent powder in deep with a big fluffy brush up under the unit, just really around like where the lace is, so we can kind of blend that as much as we can. And then I went ahead and put the unit on. Did not have to adjust straps or anything like that. Like I said, it fit really snug but very comfortable. Went in with my concealer on the right side part there. Went in also with my wax stick right where the part is at the crown. Took a hot comb, kind of flattened that out a little bit. Went ahead and took my ion hairspray. You guys know I love my ion hairspray. And I did not spray her to 1991 today. I did like maybe to 2003. Not too much hairspray on, you know, the end part there, the little swoop, but just enough to where it would stay and not be stiff. And then I just kind of took my vent brush and kind of brushed through her. I also took, I forget the name of these brushes, but it makes your hair really silky. If somebody knows the name of it, let me know down below. Girl, I'll be forgetting, I'm old, sorry. But I took that brush as well and just brushed right you know, at the crown, once again to ensure that the unit laid flat enough to where it would look natural. And that's pretty much all I did. It was really easy to style this. You're not going to be in the mirror no longer than 10 minutes with this. Easy breezy out the door, and I was so pleased with that, you guys, because once again, it's hot. It's so hot I don't even want to cook, so let alone be using hot stuff on my head and this and that. Like, I can't be bothered. So yes, the styling was simple. Okay, let's just go ahead and get into the price, dolls. Now, you guys already know I told you in the What's New in Wigs video, anytime Sensational drops these human hair blend wigs, you're going to pay a little bit more, okay? So this is sitting at $50.94. With shipping, you're gonna come out at an even $60. Now, this is on wig types. I can't speak to other wig websites. But remember, other wig websites do, you know, give you discount codes to help you out a little bit. Do I think it was worth the $50? I do. Once again, I know that's very rare for El Cheapo, because y'all know I'm cheap as all get out. But I think that it was definitely worth the $50. I have nothing bad to say about the unit, and usually you guys already know if it's not worth that price, I will let y'all know. But I really think it was worth the price, you guys. I mean, even with the shipping, which makes it like, because you know you got to go out to the 60s and spend that $60. I know it is a lot. Gas is so high right now. Food is so high. So I mean, people just do not have money to spend $60 on units, and I totally understand that, you guys. So for me, it's cool at $50. I could do without the shipping, okay? If it was just $50 even, great. But with that shipping, I'm like, ugh, you know. But then again, the unit, in my opinion, is totally worth it. And then let's just go ahead and get into my final thoughts. So final thoughts on the unit. A little bit of shedding there, but it wasn't too bad. As far as everything else is concerned, perfect. Density, construction of the unit, the way that the unit fit. Let me see. The lace was, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was okay. You definitely can work with it, okay? Love the array of colors that this comes in. You get a nice variety of colors that it comes in. Love the style, love the curls, love the simplicity of the unit. Love that this can definitely be worn as a everyday unit. I love that you can dress it up or down. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think Sensationnel did a great job on this. And yeah, your girl have nothing bad to say, honey. Go over to Wig Types and pick Miss, what's her name, girl? Body Wave 20 up. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for this review. If you enjoyed my content today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well as the subscribe button. That's my face, so go ahead and hit the sub to the K-Squad button right now. Don't forget to follow me on all social media at Charisma's World on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And as always, stay beautiful, blessed, and positive. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.